Hi, how you doing? Just to go through another cookery lesson that I decided to put together this evening, and I want to start off and go through as quickly as I can in relation to the ingredients that I've put together. And this, in my opinion, for anybody who's interested in cooking, is a 15-minute meal. So you really can come in, start off, get your ingredients together, put them together, mise en place, preparation, right? Start off with a pasta that I've cooked here, which have taken in the region of about 15 minutes, and it al dente with a bite. It's absolutely beautiful. And what I do is, as soon as it's got to that stage of cooking, I bring it over and I strain it off in a colander, and I run cold water over it. Now, there's a specific reason why I run cold water over it. It kills the cooking. In other words, it stopped it cooking anymore, so by the time I put it into the dish, it's going to be al dente with a bite, and that's what we want. What we have here is we've a mixture of mushrooms, onions, carrots, peppers, garlic, cooked in some sunflower oil and butter. Very, very simple. Just chop them all up together. It doesn't matter. You don't have to be perfect in relation to getting them with julienne of carrots or anything like that. Here we have lardons of bacon that you will get in Lidl or Aldi or any of them. And what I've done is I've cooked these off till they're sort of crispy, and they taste absolutely gorgeous. I have a pan on here, and the pan, bring it up to as hot as I possibly can. And what I have left in the pan is the actual juice, or won't say the juice, but okay, the fat off of the lardons of bacon. And I also have a couple of knobs of butter here. I'm going to throw that in until it melts down. As you can see, it's beautiful when it melts down like that. Now, anything I do here is not for show. It's specifically to get the flavour of cooking and to get it the way I want it. As soon as this gets hot enough, which is getting close to it now, but I really like, and this cooker that I have, which has a program on it that brings up the heat very, very quickly. So nice bits of chicken. What are they called? Supreme of chicken. They're the actual breast. When you take the breast off the chicken, there's a thing called Supreme. And the Supreme of chicken is the really nice part of the chicken. Lidl or Aldi. Throw it in there. Get it cooking. Get it cooking well. Get it stirred around until it is starting to pick up the grease or the juice of the lardons of bacon. Make sure it's in a situation where you don't have kids around, because it's very important that what I do here now is I'm not doing it for show, and I'll explain why. So it's important that it gets very, very hot. And I have it up at program high. And as you can see, the chicken is only nice when it's cooked very, very quick and very hot. And the longer you cook it, it's going to get more tougher. Now, what I've got here is brandy, and I use an awful lot of brandy when I'm cooking, right? Because, in my opinion, it is. Wait, bear with me now. Would be wrong. Bear with me for a second. I'm coming there now. Here we go. Now, why am I flaming this up? Not for show at all. I'm merely flaming it up because brandy burns very, very hot, and the hotter it burns, the quicker it cooks and seals the chicken on the outside. And if you look here, see the way the chicken is actually turned to a nice light colour, and it's cooking. And the longer you leave it on the heat, the more it cooks. I now have chicken 70% cooked, certainly 70% cooked. And I would just want to get that, but look at the lovely juice that's coming out of that. Next thing to go in is the lardons of bacon, right? And really all they are is streaky rashers chopped up, but Lidl sell them as lardons of bacon. You can buy them anywhere. Next thing is I have the vegetables that I chopped up and cooked earlier on. And I do want to say that making this dish, I have just used one pan and one pot, nothing else. One pan, one pot. Now I want to get that really hot. I have a lid here to make sure that it's cooked through, because as we all know, it's very important to cook chicken all the way through. Oh, I will say I have half a stock cube that I put into the actual mixture of vegetables. As you can see now, it's starting to come up and cook up lovely. In the meantime, I have my kettle which has been boiled, and I have my pasta which I killed the cooking. I'm now going to bring it back up to a reasonable heat with boiling water. So in the colander, just pour the boiling water over the pasta. We're now here in a situation where this is, oh look, isn't that fabulous? That looks lovely. Now what have we got next? I know you're going to say, oh, Jesus, cream. No, not at all. Look, cream is good for you. You know, back in the famine, if they had cream, half the country would still be alive. But look, it's starting to come up now into a nice pasta dish. A little bit more cream. Yep, that's it. Look at this. That juice, that absolutely lovely. Look. Where do we go from here? Very, very simple. A lot of people don't like pasta when they have to do it like the Dalmatians with sucking it from one to the other. So I chop up my pasta very well. So when you go in and sit down at the fire, you can eat with a fork. Press that over that like that. Keep a little bit for Mr. White, because it's very important that he gets a bit as well. Stir your pasta into the dish. See the vegetables, and you see the way the vegetables and the chicken is picking up the cream, and I can only tell you, the smell is absolutely delicious. This is not rocket science. This is a very simple meal that I've done literally in 15 minutes, and I know that as soon as I put it on the plate, the cream starts to congeal, and I know it's one of Bertha's favourite dishes. But look, there is, call it what you like, but it's a beautiful quick meal. Something that when you come in the evening and you feel hungry, you can turn around and do this in what, 15-20 minutes. No fuss. Go in, put your tray out, put your dish on the tray, put your pasta into the dish, go in and eat it with a fork. And there's probably too much here for two, which are, hell, maybe we'll call in the next door neighbour or something like that. Listen, thanks very much for looking at this, and I hope you enjoy it, and I hope that you'll be able to do it. And if you have any questions, you can ask me afterwards. Okay.